Hello everybody, so today we're going to be speedrunning support guides. So we're going to do how to play every support in 60 seconds. I'm going to try to get as much info into these as I can. It's just mostly for fun. I have actual guide on Pip and Grover if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But before we get into the video, I just want to talk about the thumbnail, which I'll show a better picture of in just a second. Basically, the same guy who made all these wonderful fishy emotes, Rawri, all his links are below and he has commissions open. He drew every support in 30 seconds live on stream, and I wanted to include some highlights from that before we get into like the actual video bit because it's fantastic. I haven't laughed this hard in ages. He's gonna be making his own video and he might be making some of these into actual emotes, which is amazing, but for now here are some highlights from his VOD.
DM. Okay. I will send you money to draw every paladin support, but you only have 30 seconds to draw each one. Bet! Okay, fuck. How many supports are in paladins? 3, 2, 1. Fuck. That's Corvus. Alright, that's time. Eyelashes, mod check eyelashes. Question marks? This is fantastic. Grover, axe. Question mark? That'll make it more realistic. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, all I know is that it's like this, right? I don't know. Stars? Question mark? Question mark? Fuck. She has a very complicated ass tiara for no fucking reason. What is this? Why does she? Why does she look so smug? Let's go all the way back. Let's go over here. Ignore this, right? So, we've got the Paladins support speedrun any percent category done by Rawri819. All PBs. So first up, we've got Corvus, right? Little standard Corvus, right? Next up, we got Miss Furia. Furia. We got Furia. Next, we've got Alright. Moving on, we've got... Wait, no! Okay, moving on, we've got... Grover? I can't breathe! That's partially Grover, right? And then, next up... We've got... Bro! We've got Io here with Booba. Okay. We got 6 more to get through. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, next up we've got not Dumba, fucking Jenos. Oh my god. This is so cursed. Oh. His eyes are so far up. Bro. Okay. Whew. Next up, we've got fucking Dumba and the snake. Oh no. It's the snake that kills me, bro. Oh my god. Okay, okay. We got 4 more to get through. The next one's not gonna be that bad. We've got Pip. We got Pip, just casual Pip. He's chilling. He's big chilling. I'm gonna close this pop out. We got Pip that's just big chilling. He's just there. He's vibing. Big vibing, right? Ugh. Next up, we got Ray. She's not that bad. She's not that bad. This one actually looks fine. And then we got Seris, or what looks to be lips. No, bro. And then last but not least, bro. Oh my god. We got Smug Ying. I will work on each and individual one, right? I'll clean them up a bit to make them emote worthy, right?
Let's get into it. So we're gonna go over every support, go over everything I think is super important in 60 seconds, and we'll see how it goes. So Corvus. Corvus's thing is that he enables DPS with marks. That's his thing. So make sure that, you know, you're healing stuff and doing damage. Like, make sure you're using your abilities. That's great. We're off to a great start. Your mark management is you want to use your marks for healing until somebody does something aggressive. So if you heal someone, you give them a mark because of the 1 second cooldown reduction and the extra healing. And then as soon as someone makes an aggressive play where they can get value out of the lifesteal and the move speed that you're giving them, then you give them the mark. So usually it's on tanks early or on flanks that are taking fights early, and then you're moving it to your DPS later. Your knife is usually an escape when you get dove, or it's used to participate in a fight when your team is diving. Make sure that you're using your knife for dives. For your ult, you just want to use it to either deny a team space, or you want to cut off the retreat for another team's dive. Furia. So for Furia, you are very aggressive. You are pretty much just a DPS. You are picking Furia where you just want to be stupid aggressive. Make sure that your beams are confirmed. You don't just want to be spamming them. So make sure that you're definitely stunning someone or denying area. Make sure that you're focusing on damage. Make sure that your heals are out of caught. Your ult, you just want to use it as soon as the fight starts, as soon as people start shooting each other. And you want to play very aggressively. A lot of Furia is knowing matchups and how much nonsense you can get away with it, and that's really hard to squeeze into 60 seconds. But basically, you want to be with your offlane and being super aggressive right in the fight. And that's really it. It's kind of hard to talk about what to play as Furia. Don't be afraid to ego DPS. If they get the jump on you, they're gonna win. If you get the jump on them, you're gonna win. And if neither of them really gets the jump on each other, then it's kind of neutral. For Grohk. So Grohk is weird because there's two different versions of him. There's Totemic Ward and Spirit's Domain. So Spirit's Domain, you are basically just a really bad heal bot. You are going around, it's really not that complicated. You are going around healing people using totems. Your only benefit is your ult, so the only thing you have to worry about is whether your healing is more value or doing damage to charge your ult is more value. That's really the only decision on Spirit's Domain Grohk. The rest of it is just knowing when to ult and basic fundamentals, which are in the Damba guide. For Totemic Ward, it's basically the same thing, except you don't have the choice to make of whether to do healing or damage because you can do both at the same time. So it's all just totem placement, which is making sure that your totems are in places that people are going to stay in for a while, or that they're giving speed, and that they're going to be safe. Other than that, you got to make sure that you're contributing damage, and really that's kind of it. For Grohk, he's kind of bad, so he's hard to play, and there's not too much to him right now. Grover. So Grover is similar to Furia in the way that he does a lot of damage. He's pretty much a damage character. So you want to make sure that you are balancing your healing and your damage. You want to be as far away from the other team as possible so you can do as much damage as possible, and you want your team to be getting your healing. So make sure you're playing high grounds, make sure you're looking to fight enemy team DPS, and make sure you're looking for picks, make sure you're following up on people. Your Vine is almost infinite mobility, so you can definitely abuse that by taking some different angles. If you're in a position where you can't really fight other team DPS, then most of your value comes from your root. So you're setting up roots and kills for your team. For your ult, you can heal people if you cancel it, but usually it's going to be used to save people. So using it for healing is generally a bit more risky, because then when you need it to save someone, you won't have it up. So Io's only niche right now is with DR. So the only thing with Io is that you're basically, again, just it's simple support fundamentals, and knowing that her jump is garbage because it's easily trackable. It's just rotation, not really mobility. So you just want to make sure that you have a pocket on people who are either getting dove or are doing the diving. That's really all there is to Io. The rest of it is just like, do heal things, do damage things, live. Her ult is absolute garbage. You can either use it to clear a lane, like on Fish Market, you can just send it down a side and clear that out. You want to position pretty far back because you're the squishiest character in the game. If you're playing lifelink, just make sure dog is safe, really, and that's it. You can put it on point in messy fights, but in general, you want to have it be safe, so your offlane and mostly your backline can get value out of it. You can do a lot of damage if you're free based off lifelink kills. For Jenos, so Jenos really doesn't have a niche right now, so that's it. Like, Jenos is a brain-dead simple character. The only value you get out of him is the fact that he can heal through walls that you can position anywhere. So you want to take advantage of that as much as possible. You want, you know, heals on as many people as possible. Do the heal thing, do the live thing, do the shoot thing. But the things that are unique to Jenos is that his mobility is absolute garbage when he's getting dove, but it is really good at preventing dives. So if you see a ruckus on the other side of the map, if that ruckus gets on top of you, you're dead. But you don't let him get on top of you, because by the time that he sees you, you're booking it away from him because you're so fast, right? You can just run away from anything. I'd get into his ult, but like honestly, I think like Mr. Hayes made a video on that, so like that's longer than 60 seconds, so I guess it's kind of cheating. But yeah, I can't fit how to ult in 60 seconds, dude. This is hard, okay? Yeah, and shoot things, good. Yeah, and lift people if they die. Damba. So Damba is basically, again, support fundamentals matter a lot. Make sure that your gourds are in places that people are going to stay in for a lot of time. Make sure that, you know, your healing thing, like, it's kind of hard to get into the exact specifics of heal priority, because that kind of just applies to every support and is unique to every support. Make sure your ults are getting confirmed value, whether they're peeling or getting a kill. Late game, it doesn't matter as much, but most of the time, you want your ult to be 100% doing something, or saving someone, or getting a kill. Look for spam damage, look for stuns. If the CC enables your team to do more damage than you would do by just shooting them otherwise. Sliver is just like an escape. It can be mobility because it's a short cooldown, but that's risky. And then Gourd is usually best used on point. Don't, try to be aggressive with this character too. He can get away with a lot. Pip. So Pip is a weird heal bot right now. Mega Potion is, it's not super great, so we're going to talk about Combat Medic. So Combat Medic is, again, pretty much a heal bot, but most of the value is chicken. So Pip's difficulty is that it's hard to hit his shots, it's hard to time caught well, and it's kind of hard to live sometimes. So make sure that, you're healing out a caught, make sure you're hitting your shots, and really that's most of it. If your fundamentals are good, your positioning fundamentals are good, and your mechanics are okay, then you're 90% of the way there. Just make sure that your chicken is getting value. Again, similar to Maldamba, make sure that it is confirmed getting a kill early game, or doing peel. Peel is a bit harder on Pip since it's a bit more reactive, so it's a lot more difficult to do peel, but just make sure you're getting value out of chicken because it can almost always get a kill. And use your right click for ammo back. Not enough people do that. Seris. So Seris, I've got a flowchart that I made for Seris. It's kind of silly. So if you're in danger, hit Shadow Travel. If you have an ult opportunity, hit the ult. If your heal is off cooldown, then heal. If you have ammo, then spam angles. If your Ren Soul is off cooldown, then hit Ren Soul. If you can't do any of those things, then reload. The only actual alternatives to this are when spamming is more value than healing, like if someone being half HP doesn't really matter and you can do a lot of spam damage, or if you're just coming out of Shadow Travel and you're low, in which case you cancel Shadow Travel, hit Q, and you get some HP, usually out of Caught. If you have just stack strength Shadow Travel, that is, you get some HP coming out of it. That's really it. Your ult can 100% be a solo ult, just looking for a pick is fine. Make sure you're spamming with this character, that's the #1 mistake, and make sure you're positioning with your DPS and looking to actually spam out angles, not just looking to shoot tanks brainlessly. For Ying, so biggest thing with Ying is going to be clone placement. So obviously there's, you know, shoot things, heal things, all that good stuff, but clone placement is unique to Ying, so you want your clones to be split and away from you. The worst thing that you want is both your clones to be on point, because if both your clones are on point, it's very difficult for them to heal all of your team, and it screws over your survivability, because then you can only TP between the spot that is where you got dough from and on point, which are both super dangerous. So you want your clones usually on either side of you, one in each lane, so like one healing main, one healing your off lane, and then your right click sort of gets split between, so you can TP between the both of them. Your ult should be used during the middle of fights, just when people start to take damage, so that you either survive, you know, some engage, or you can do some other thing of yourself. And then your teleport, honestly, nobody knows how it works, so just have good clone placement and hit the button until you're safe, and that's really it. For Ray, so Ray is new. So I'm not gonna do her. Oh god, my voice. So, whew, I need a moment. Yeah, that was every support in 60 seconds. I don't know if that's like value or content or whatever, but I don't know, it was a fun idea. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, I think that sums it up pretty well. I think I missed a thing on Jenos. I completely forgot that lift was an ability. Lift people if they die. No, lift people if you can kill them is what I meant to say, but like, obviously. Anyhow, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.